Back to school means back to early mornings, and for teens and tweens, getting ready takes a little bit longer, especially once they start experimenting with makeup. So we are dedicating today's Style File to those junior high and high school girls who want to look their best without too much fuss. Studio 5 style and beauty contributor Megan Moore is here to share simple products and makeup techniques for the tweens and the young teens. And something to note here, you are predicting less power struggles between mom and daughter when it comes to what goes on her face, because the trends are toward a lighter look.
Yeah, everything's moving a little bit more natural. I think we're past the days of full glam for ourselves and for the teens.
Thank goodness.
Yeah, and if you think about it, it kind of lines up, right? The style with clothing right now is kind of a little bit more grungy, that 90s kind of natural vibe. So they're just not going to be full glam makeup while they're wearing kind of like slouchy pants. Like,
sure.
It just doesn't quite go. So it makes sense that we're kind of just like, you know, less is more. We're going to enhance, but we're not going to cover.
And that's the perfect way to say it.
Yeah.
Enhance what they already have and simplify the routine, streamline it, because that time becomes an important currency.
That 6 a.m. wake-up call comes real early.
Doesn't it though? So you've got a 3-step routine. All of the products here are really affordable?
Yes, everything's under 20 bucks because these are teens, right? We don't want to be going to Sephora and shelling out a ton of money. So these are kind of on the Walmart level, but they're still totally awesome products that I love. Yeah. But they're easy for teens to use and totally age appropriate.
All right, what's the first step?
Okay, so the first thing you want to talk about is your complexion. And this is kind of probably the biggest one with teens, is kind of just like learning how to kind of blend and soften, but not cover. Right. I wouldn't say cover. Right. So I would say there's a couple favorites here. I would go into more of a BB cream. So it's going to have some sun coverage, some SPF, which is great. This one by Burt's Bees is awesome. A really great, just all over easy thing that they can put on almost like lotion. They don't need to have a full on, you know, brush set and all the extras, right? Or on the other end of things, I love a BB cream that has green. And if you have a teen that's dealing with a lot of acne, redness in the skin, rosacea, this can even be great for boys because it is more lotion, and if they have a lot of redness in their skin, they can feel the embarrassment too, but don't want to put on makeup, right? But if you're like, this is green lotion, just put it on. Just
put it on your face. The green counteracts the red.
Exactly. So it's a really great way to kind of even out the complexion, but it's quick and simple and just something you can totally just slap on real quick.
I love that you thought of the boys too.
Yeah, but it's true. I had a friend growing up who had really red, rosy cheeks, and it made him so embarrassed, but there just wasn't a product that he could reach for.
Yeah, he doesn't want to wear makeup.
No, but this is a great option for sure.
Yeah.
And then once you've evened out the canvas, you can go in and add some concealer and kind of spot treat. These are the e.l.f. click. They're like little clicker pen concealers. So it's a pen like this, and you just click the button, and the product comes up. Comes in tons of different colors, super inclusive, and then you can just put that where you need extra coverage, where if this isn't quite enough. But neither of these are going to cover a beautiful face.
It doesn't matter with a price point like $6, but I have a product like that. Do you feel like they run out quicker?
They do. There's not as much in them, and because they're thinner, they tend to dry out a little bit quicker, but it's $6, so you can grab a couple of them, really easy to use.
Okay, what's our next step?
And so if we're gonna, I think, do we have a video of my girls putting this on? So you can just see, just so we'll get to this step.
Yes, please.
These are just, I'm showing Piper, this is what I would do, and then I was like, okay, now you do it, kid, right? And she's all, okay, mom. Like, you know, they don't necessarily want to be shown how to do it, but it does help. And then Alexa, this is our friend here, and she has a lot of freckles, so it brings redness to her skin. So I used the green on her. I didn't want to cover the freckles, but I wanted to kind of neutralize some of the redness. Sure. Just super quick and easy, and then touching up anywhere that you have little extra spots with the concealer. So that's a maybe 2 minutes on that part of it.
You are make-upping with your girls.
I am.
Is that weird?
Yeah, I mean, you know, my 10-year-old that's actually younger is way more into it than my 14-year-old. So I have to push her a little bit, and the other one, I'm like, hold it down, you know?
Pull it back.
You gotta get a little bit of both.
They're so cute, so grown up. All right, next step.
So then you can add in a little bit of color, right? I would say you kind of cancel everything out with this, so it's nice to teach them that you still want to add some back in. We don't want to be one-dimensional. So I love a cream blush, and a lot of girls go towards bronzer, and I'm gonna say if you can convince them to not go bronzer and just add a little bit of color.
I agree. They want to contour. They want to layer it on.
It's too much. It's too heavy. And it's just the blush will do so much more for their face. It lightens them, brightens, makes you look like you've had more sleep. It's just overall more flattering across the board. And I love a cream blush like this one. This is by Profusion, which you can get at Walmart, because you don't need a brush again. Just tap it on. A little bit goes a long way, but it looks so much better.
So I know this is about the teens, but just about me for 1 second. I live wired Megan from the aisles of Sephora.
Oh yeah.
And you did finally convince me and push me over the edge toward a cream bronzer and a cream blush, and you were so right. I love it.
It just goes on better.
She was like, back away from the powders. What are you doing? Get a cream. And I finally did, and I love it.
Yep, and they're just easy to use, beautiful options.
Yes, you're never wrong.
Oh,
it's not that I doubt you. It's just old habits die hard, you know?
I'll take it.
Yeah.
And then I would get them into a really simple eyeshadow palette if they want to do it. This is an optional. Not everybody wants to, but I love this brand, Lottie London, which is a brand from London.
Okay.
It's super perfect for teens. They have really cool collections. Like this is their Gossip Girl collection, so kind of fun collections like that. But just keep it simple. Do like very neutral colors. I always say put on a matte, just a swipe of matte color. So pick one of the mattes and then add one shimmer over the top of it. And that's enough. You don't need more than that.
So as you're teaching them, you're kind of walking them through the steps. You have the video of the color application.
Yep. So here's just a little tapping on the blush, and I'm like, okay, now just tap it in. She's looking at me like, Mom, come on, this is so embarrassing. But it really does make a big difference. It just makes the face glow and looks beautiful. And then same with the eyeshadow. Give them one color, give them one brush. It doesn't need to be more than that. Simple, simple, and I'm swipe it on. Add a little bit of shimmer. If you wanted to do extra for a date night or for a dance, then sure. But this is your everyday morning, like just quick and easy, put it on.
I would feel nervous like encouraging the shimmer, but they probably love it. They probably love a little sparkle.
And a brand like this, it's not over the top shimmer. This is very age appropriate shimmer.
All right, final step.
Okay, so then if you want to add a couple little extras, right, that they're gonna, pretty much all teens are gonna want, lip gloss and mascara, right? My girls love these lip glosses by Pop Beauty because of aren't they cool?
What
they
is
are
happening?
Flat, and so you can slide them into your back pocket and they kind of disappear. They're flat instead of, because you stick it in your pocket and it sticks out so much. Or they go into a backpack or like a bum bag really easily.
That's hilarious.
Aren't they so cute? But they come in lots of different colors. You can grab those on Amazon. Those are perfect for on the go. And then a mascara. I mean, all girls love a good mascara, right? This one particularly, I love it, but it's the Sky High, finally comes in brown, which that's a side note.
We know how she feels about that.
But I also like that it has a smaller applicator because their eyes are just smaller. Their anatomy is actually smaller. So you want to get them towards a that they're not going to smudge all over themselves. There's a really quick and easy mascara. Love the brown if you can get them to do it. They may not want to, but it's a great option, and this is my go-to for sure.
Pretty packaging as well. And
Isn't that pretty?
Are you just having a makeup day with your girls?
Yeah,
kind of walking them through?
Yeah, just teaching them, okay, this is what I would do. The 5 steps, put it on, quick and easy. If you want to add more color, just, super fun. But they look confident. They look age appropriate. That's the bottom line, right?
Oh, they're beautiful.
Aren't they so cute? But they look like happy,
they're
bright
beautiful. She looks
tweens.
like her mama, just blonde. Just blonde.
Don't tell her that.
Just blonde. No, it's the biggest compliment I could give. And speaking of the brown mascara, did you see the Little Miss designed in your honor on the Studio 5 Instagram page?
Oh yes, the Little Miss switched her brown.
Brown eyeliner. Yeah, that was in your honor.
Thank you.
All right, will you product link for us? Where can we get more deets?
Of course, these will be on my blog, thebeautysnoop.com, and I'll also share some extra ones over on my Instagram @BeautySnoop.
All right, Beauty Snoop is where you find her. Thanks so much, Megan.
You bet.
Thanks to those cute girls too.